Welcome back to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, Dusty Rhodes. Lock the doors and turn up the volume because the 25th anniversary call sheet just leaked and the desert is about to become a paranormal activity zone. We're moving past the tech and into the shadows. I'm talking about secret contracts, unannounced stage shares, and the return of the legends who built this festival from the dirt up. Before we pull back the curtain, remember, while the lineup is set in stone, the guests we're breaking down today are strictly high-level speculation and industry rumors. But when you hear who Sabrina Carpenter is reportedly bringing for her orchestral debut, or what's actually happening inside that Radiohead Kid Mnesia bunker, you'll realize that impossible is just a suggestion this year. Smash that like button and subscribe right now, because if even half of these rumors are true, 2026 is going to break the internet. Let's get to the data. Let's check the vitals on our big four guest speculations. Remember, these are unconfirmed theories, but the data points are getting hard to ignore. First, the woman of her word, Sabrina Carpenter. We know she's bringing a 30-piece orchestra, but the guest rumors are shifting toward a main character theme. Aside from the heavy Stevie Nicks chatter, we are tracking whispers that Barry Keoghan might make a non-musical cameo in a custom-built cinematic interlude during Please Please Please. But musically, keep your eyes peeled for Lana Del Rey. There's a rumor they've rehearsed a special orchestral medley of their shared vintage pop influences. It would be the ultimate aesthetic handoff on the main stage. Next, the Saturday Night King, Justin Bieber. This is his big comeback after years away from the spotlight. Since he's debuting the twin records Swag and Swag II, we are tracking rumors of a massive R&B Renaissance moment. Beyond Quavo and Ludacris, there is intense speculation that the Kid Laroi will join him for a Stay finale that uses the new 4D audio engine to move their vocals across the entire field. Even wilder? Word is he's reached out to Chance the Rapper for a holy revival that features a surprise gospel choir hidden in the crowd. Bieber isn't just playing a set, he's hosting a family reunion. Then there's Karol G, La Bichota. Making history as the first Latina headliner, she is expected to turn Sunday night into a global carnival. The Tiesto EDM finale is the primary rumor, but we are now hearing whispers of a Reggaeton royalty summit. Speculation suggests Feed might join her for a high-voltage duet, and there is even a long-shot rumor about a surprise appearance from Shakira. If those two share the stage for the 25th anniversary, they might actually have to declare a state of emergency in Indio. And finally, Anyma presents ÆDEN. While the 15-foot robots and the spatial audio are the stars, the guest list is purely digital. The Grimes hologram rumor is the strongest lead, but we are also tracking reports of a Tale of Us surprise. Rumor has it Carmine Conti, the other half of the duo, might appear as a digital architect inside the visuals, essentially performing a hidden B2B set from inside the machine. Drop a comment below. If you could pick one surprise guest for the Big Four, who are you putting on that stage? Let's hear your wildest theories. Time for today's Coachella pro tip. First things first, hydrate. Grab that collapsible water bottle and keep it full. And don't forget your bandana, because the Coachella cough is very real and it doesn't play favorites. When you need to escape the heat, make a break for the Sonora or the Yuma. Whether you're looking to get your mosh pit on or hit the dance floor, you can lose yourself in the music and leave the desert sun behind. Stay cool, stay covered, and keep the energy up. Because this is the Silver Jubilee, Goldenvoice is digging deeper into the vault than ever before. We have to talk about the legacy field speculation and the ghosts of '99. Back when this festival started, it wasn't about the influencers, it was about the raw, visceral energy of acts like Rage Against the Machine, Tool, and the Chemical Brothers. To honor that origin story, 2026 is rumored to feature a legacy pop-up stage that doesn't appear on the official map. We are talking about a modular, desert camouflage structure designed to activate only during the golden hour. The rumor, Beck, who was a Saturday night headliner for the very first Coachella, is hidden on the schedule under the name Loser 99 for a raw acoustic set in the Sonora. Imagine him playing deep cuts like Beer Can or Payload with nothing but a slide guitar while the sun sets over the San Jacinto Mountains. But it's not just about the rockers. The '99 lineup was famously heavy on electronic pioneers like Underworld, Richie Houghton, and the Belleville 3. We are tracking whispers that Moby, who is already on the 2026 bill, might lead a late-night tribute set to the Sahara founders, bringing back that original warehouse rave energy that defined the festival's birth. And then there's the biggest enigma on the poster, the bunker debut of Radiohead Kid Mnesia. While a spokesperson for the band has confirmed they aren't performing a traditional set, the bunker itself is described as an immersive, world-building exhibition. Rumor mill insiders say this isn't just a museum for Kid A and Amnesiac. Speculation is building that Tom York and Johnny Greenwood might perform a deconstructed live score inside the bunker for only 50 people at a time, using the same spatial audio tech we saw in the Anyma reveal. They would essentially be playing the architecture of the room, turning the bunker into a giant haunted instrument. If you see a line forming near the art installations that looks way too long for a bathroom, you better get in it. 25 years of history is about to pop up when you least expect it. Drop a comment below. Which 99 legend are you praying makes a surprise appearance? I'm looking for the true Coachella heads in the thread. Now, let's go deep on the rocker bracket because the 25th anniversary has opened the floodgates for stage sharing that sounds like a total fever dream. First up, The Strokes. Julian Casablancas and the boys are the undisputed kings of the desert, but for 2026, the rumor mill is spinning about a New York City torch-passing moment. We are tracking whispers that Ezra Koenig from Vampire Weekend, who made a massive surprise appearance himself back in 2024, will join them to cover a Lou Reed classic. But the real holy grail rumor, that Albert Hammond Jr. has invited his father, Albert Hammond Sr., to join the band for a one-off performance of It Never Rains in Southern California. It's the kind of sentimental full-circle moment that defines the Coachella legacy. Then we have David Byrne. The internet is losing its mind over a potential guest appearance from Hayley Williams of Paramore, who recently collaborated with Byrne on his new album Who Is the Sky, and has been performing Hard Times with him on tour. But the speculation goes even deeper. Despite Byrne's public hesitation about a full tour, the recent rekindling of relationships with his former bandmates for the Stop Making Sense reissue has fans manifesting a partial Talking Heads reunion. Rumors are swirling about Tina Weymouth and Chris France stepping out for a two-song surprise during Byrne's finale. If those iconic bass lines hit the air in Indio with the original rhythm section, the earth might actually crack open. And we can't forget the godfather of punk, Iggy Pop. He's confirmed for Sunday, but the real data points to a massive dark collaboration. We are hearing intense chatter that Iggy will join 9 Inch Noize. That's the Friday night world premiere collaboration between Trent Reznor and Boys Noize. They are rumored to be reimagining their dark industrial version of nightclubbing. This isn't just a guest spot, it's a collision of 3 generations of electronic rebellion on one stage, blending Nine's industrial weight with Iggy's raw feral energy. Finally, the White Stripes fever. While Jack White has been busy with his solo run, his recent activity has the desert on high alert for a 25th anniversary miracle. Recent social media activity from Meg White has the desert on high alert. Even though Meg has famously stayed out of the spotlight for nearly 2 decades, the 25th anniversary is the ultimate never say never moment. Could we see an unannounced 3-song set at the Mojave? It's a long shot, but in the desert, the impossible happens every 5 years. If you see a red and white striped guitar tech anywhere near the back of the house, do not walk, run. Drop your wildest rocker guest theory in the comments. I want to know who you're manifesting for the Silver Jubilee. We've covered the pop icons, the industrial warfare, and the legends returning to the field. But as we close out episode 7, remember the most important data point for the weekend. Be kind and be patient. The desert is better when we look out for each other. I'm Dusty Rhodes. Stay hydrated, stay sharp, and I'll see you at the secret set.